Good morning, my lovely grade 11 class of the COVID-19 classroom. Today's lesson is going to be about dictionary usage. Okay, we all see dictionaries. We don't often use them every day because it's sometimes easier to go and Google the word and then find the explanation there on the Google dictionary. Does not matter which dictionary you use, they all employ basically the same principles. Right, what is a dictionary? First of all, in a dictionary, it contains all the meanings and definitions of words that you might be looking for. It will also give you explanations of words. If you're not sure whether you're using the word in the correct sentence structure, have you changed the word correctly into the plural form, then you will consult your dictionary. Even if it's a foreign word which you have never used before and you would like to see how do I pronounce this word, then you will also consult your dictionary. Now, dictionaries also show you certain things. When you open up your dictionary, at the top of the page, you will find two words. Okay? Say big and bed. No, make it boy. Those are called my two head words. Okay, the one on the left-hand side will tell me what is the first word on the page, okay? And the one on the right-hand side will tell me what is the last word that will appear here at the bottom of that page in the dictionary. Then we also use the dictionary to consult for how to spell a word in the plural form and also its phonetic pronunciation, which I will indicate to you now when we have a look at the dictionary inscription. Parts of speech. What part of speech is this word? Kick. You look up the word kick. Now you want to know, is this an adjective? Can I use it to describe something as it is? Kick. Is it a verb? I kick the ball. What part of speech is that word? And they usually indicate it at the back in a very small way as a ADJ for adjective, a verb, or an N for a noun, or an adverb, and so forth. Derivatives, other words that are derived from that word. My root word is beauty. Root word is beauty. Okay. Now, I can derive various words from that. Beautiful, beauteous, and so forth. Therefore, those will be called derivatives. In Afrikaans noem jy dit 'n afleiding van daardie woord. Okay. Right, idiomatic or figurative meanings of a word. Apple. You'll look up the word apple and they will give you the idiom, the apple does not fall far from the tree. So there you will have, what does it mean? Okay, you will take after one of your parents. The siblings usually taking after one of the parents, having the same characteristics. Meaning and use of prefixes and suffixes. Beauty is the word. The minute I add the suffix full, I change the meaning and it becomes an adjective, okay? Then we get antonyms and synonyms. Those are words that describe something. Now, we all use the word nice, pretty, big, and so forth. But there are many other words that you can use. And you will remember in class, I have told you plenty of times. Please do not use the simple standard words that pop into your mind. Go and use the dictionary and or your thesaurus, which also contains a variety of options of antonyms and synonyms. Instead of using big, you can look up words and you will find maybe gigantic, monstrous, humongous. There are so many other words that you can use instead of the word big. Right. Let's have a look at what your dictionary inscription looks like. This one is the word complacent, which I've given you. Now there is your spelling of the word complacent. Okay. How do I pronounce the word? Complacent. 8. There's your 8. Complacent. Okay. What part of speech is the word complacent? It can be 3. It can be an adjective, to be smugly or self-satisfied, then you are complacent. Okay. It could be a noun, complacency, each time changing the postmorpheme or the suffix, or complacently making it an adverb. Then where has the word had its origin? From which language has it been derived from? This one says Latin, placeo, please. That's what it means. Okay. Now here I've given you a lot of abbreviations, which I will send through. When I see an N at the back of the word, it's a noun. A V, a verb. T, transitive verb. Intransitive verb, verb intransitive, means the action is not going on, over onto something. Okay, an object. Adverb, describing the verb. Adjectives, describing the noun. Then when you look at it, you will see, when I look at my page, complacent is an adjective. It means to be smugly or self-satisfied. So there's my ADJ, my N, my ADV. Then the etymology, that is the big word we use for the origin of the word, the language it has been derived from. And sometimes they even indicate which century this word was derived from, that language. GR or GK stands for Greek. Okay. Latin is LOE, Old English. ME, Middle English. FR or F, French. G, it comes from the German language. And SP, Spanish. Then other words that you might encounter when you look at the inscription of the dictionary is the word obs, meaning obsolete. That word is no longer in use. Arc, what is the old form of this word? It's not used anymore. It's a bit out of date. We call it archaic. Then poetic. Okay, that is a word that will be found in poetry most of the times. Then they might stand poetic at the back. Colloquial, is that word an informal word which is used by a certain type of people? Okay, youngsters or whoever that might use that language. Slang, SL, slang, very informal. Dial, what dialect is it? It's usually found in certain areas or groups of people, like the Cape Malay people might speak in a certain dialect. In Germany, you will find that the various regions have various dialects in how they pronounce the word and how they use it. Okay. Vulg means vulgar. It is an unacceptable or a coarse word, if you ever come across those. Right, now here I have given you another example of a dictionary inscription showing you the head word here, Polish, the pronunciation po, long o, lish. You do not do phonetic language, so sometimes you'll find they will write it out in easier, understandable English. Okay. Parts of speech, V, verb, transitive, VT. The action to polish, goes over onto, it's not Polish, it's polish, onto an object. Idiomatic use of it, to polish off something, you polish off your food, means to quickly finish something, okay. The guide words at the top of the page, also political, that you can find there, which will be after polish. Polish will be the first word. Right. Usage could be slang, archaic. There you see the archaic form of it. Parts of speech, a noun again. The etymology, where does the word originate from? France, Latin, Middle English. And there they give you the various examples. Okay. The derivative, a polisher, is a word that is derived from the use polish. Okay. Right. Then I'm also going to include this page, which you will then be able to go and have a look at your own time. I have highlighted each and every one of these aspects which we have just discussed. The parts of speech, okay, and they explain it beautifully to you. The different meanings are clearly shown. To absorb means to take in a liquid, or to learn and remember information, or to be absorbed in something is to be very interested in something. So there they give you the different meanings of the word absorb. They also give you the plurals that you can see. One affinity, but many affinities. The Y becomes a IE. Irregular plurals. Then irregular verbs. Every day we arise. Yesterday we arose. We have just arisen. So it changes on the inside, the verb. Okay. Then comparative and superlative. This one is bad, but that one is worse, and that one is the worst. Okay. So as you can see, your dictionary inscription can basically give you all the details that you need to know how to interpret that word, from the plural form to the meaning of the verb to the etymology, where it comes from. The thesaurus also gives you other synonyms that you might use. To make money is to earn, to get, to be paid, and so forth. The usage, to flaunt or to flout, it helps you to choose the right word in order to not make any grammar mistakes in your writing. Then the spelling of the word, like foreign, there it shows you it's a EI first of all. Okay. If you're not sure, is it IE or EI, you will consult your dictionary on the word foreign and it will indicate to you. Like I said, there are your synonyms. For fraternal could be brotherly. Okay. Glue, phrases shown at the main word in the phrase. To glue is to glue something. To be glued to something, there they explain the whole phrase, to be glued to something to you. Then you also get the origin of the word. In this case, grab comes from the 16th century Dutch. Grabben, that was the word. Okay. Derived words are shown at the end. To grab is a noun also, but it could also be a verb. All right. And then sometimes they include a picture for you that you might use to make it clear, what does this thing look like. This is a grater, and I am grating the cheese on the grater. Okay. Right. Then your assignment for the dictionary work, I will take photos as well, because I'm not so sure if it is quite clear. But first of all, I would like for you to look up the words, okay? The first few letters are given to you there. That which is accepted by the majority as right and fitting. The word will start with an orth, O-R-T-H. So you need to go and look at your dictionary under O-R-T-H, and there you will find the word. What is that word? It's a bit of a hunting exercise. I feel that you need some excitement in your day, so this will be a challenge for you. Old-fashioned literature before the flood, okay, the great flood in the Bible, is said anti-de. I know you know that word. The one before the second last is anti-p. What is the rest of the word? That which happens by chance is fort. So you get the idea. Then number 2, refer to the information in the box about the origin or etymology of words and answer the following. F is the abbreviation for from. L for Latin. ME, Middle English. OF, Old French. And GK is for Greek. Okay, now from which language is the word nutrient derived? So you need to go and look up the word nutrient and see where it comes from. And then I'm sure you will be able to do the other two as well. Right, next time when I see you, we are going to have a look at some abbreviations and what goes with abbreviations, things that you should know. Have fun, grade 11s. I'm looking forward to seeing you hopefully very soon, and take care of yourself. Goodbye.